where the fuck? I know I have my new PC, but I gotta set it up and stuff before I do anything with it.
Yep.
Oh my god, okay, that's unavailable in the
What?
Okay.
You can't go to private chambers?
Oh my god, I can't suspend New Game Plus in the house.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, I could have said. Okay, there we go.
That was weird.
That was dumb.
What do I get from mini? Sid.
Weird. Okay, yeah. An interesting place to put your bed, or your desk rather, it's like right next to your bed.
Yep.
Place to sit down for tea.
Got a little instrument
Two
over
different
here.
desks.
That's work desk. This is a meal desk. Hence the actual meal there.
And then you can just change the brightness in your room.
Yeah. Not sure which one would work though. That's the thing. What do you think would be good?
Alright, yeah, you have the
Maybe...
fucking tatami bed.
Yeah, I do plan to change that one out since I actually have a proper desk now.
Oh yeah, what's my eye level on Paladin? 712.
What if any redecorating's been done in the... Oh yeah, the pool table. You know, the only one we're missing is, we have Hoshfon, but we don't have, shit, what's his name? Why is his name slipping my mind right now? Fuck.
Who?
The head of, Ishgard. Why is his name slipping my mind? Brain, why do you fail me right now?
Emmerich? The guy
Emmerich.
that's right here?
How did I not see that?
Fucking blind fool!
Yeah, apparently I am. Then again, most of the time when the last time I came in here, that wasn't up. And the last time I came, well, no, the last time I came in, that was up, but I just did this, just straight run for the, additional chambers or whatever. So I never looked to the right. Alright, nice.
Well, I got time, so I'm gonna... Oh, Darkus, how dare you not have Solution 9 unlocked? How dare you not be caught up?
I'm working on it.
Like, the thing that we're trying to do right now. What the fuck is this one? It always teleports you in a random fucking spot near the damn, peak, right?
Mm-hmm.
It gets confusing because you get turned around.
I mean, I can't exactly teleport you in the same spot, because it'll do that for everyone. I wonder, are we also gonna have to fight Viera in this, raid?
Who knows?
Because I do remember this was in the, I do remember this was in Viera territory. And apparently the Viera are just basically like, you're not one of us, fuck you, get the fuck out.
That was 7:30. Well, I'm gonna assume it's small tiny. Yeah. Well, then story is sort of fine. Interesting. The story of Hopalong. Not bad. Oh. Oh. Oh, hello. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. There.
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna look up what this bed looks like.
Okay, yeah. Oh. Oh my god, I have a new set that I am gearing towards, because this is good shit. And just out of curiosity. Oh! What is that? Oh my. Actually, let's start the good old war side looks like. Oh. Wait, that's the wrong thing. You. Oh, interesting. Fascinating. Try this one on. Okay, so it turns out the blue for red. Okay.
Not gonna lie, I don't mind. What are these selling for? That's actually not too bad.
Interesting.
Nope, not the elegant repair node.
Interesting. Not quite as good as defending gear, I think, but damn, it's still pretty good.
A little bigger than I thought. Oh, God damn it.
Finally.
Damn it. Wait. Fuck. Just set it right here for now. Okay.
Darkus!
1 second.
Darkus! Darkus! Oh. Darkus, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Can you hear me?
What happened? Yeah, my game's audio is cutting out.
That was weird.
That's bad. Well, okay, we're doing this without audio. Oh, never mind, we're good. Maybe.
taking a while. Nova? Are you okay? Oh god, did he die? Nova?
Texas. I didn't catch it, did I?
Something's happening. I don't know what the hell's going on now. Okay, he pulled out a fucking sniper rifle. Okay.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Come on. Game of
No idea what the whole thing about that was.
Oh, did you, Yeah, I'm glad that I was talking about my PC that I use. Sorry, did that? Go back. Watch this. Oh man, I didn't get to show hole. Oh no, not a bone snap. Yeah, so I don't know what happened. I don't know how I got DC'd or like whatever the fuck happened to it. Again, this is another reason that I'm glad that I got my new PC. The worst part is, the worst part about it is now I have to, I'm gonna have to do this entire fucking Alliance raid while having to use the rest of it.
Shit.
Goodbye, darkus.
I just got 3 race sacks on me.
Alliance A.
Arcane Circle.
Oh, you got a new skill. Gracious. Can't use it here because, you know, almost
yeah.
The bell of youth guides your fate, but have you the faith to fulfill his legacy?
An angel? Uh-oh. Yeah. Have a special action now. Oh, I didn't realize
How did I die?
To the current of life we succumb. Its judgment swift and final. Its fight as cold as steel.
Ha ha ha, bitches!
Is there something I'm supposed to interact with?
Yes, there is.
What is it?
It should be very obvious. Look around the stage. You know. Well, not yet. Not right now. It will become obvious. I would advise standing not next to it.
Something just like
The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed! Seven shadows
hell?
pass. Seven
Oh,
fates
okay. So yeah, that one's.
into the prison path like death, and death alone!
Yeah, that one is just. If you get got by that, you get got by that. You gotta go. Basically, you use the sword thing to corrupt the other. But if you get got, then you're stuck. Don't be near me, don't be near me, don't be near me. Goodbye. You're welcome.
I call out to the skies and tremble as
I
the
climb and seek
brilliant
you.
thousand bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder!
Oh. No? I don't think for that. Cleansing flame. You just not fucking try to put your spread markers on me. Someone was trying to spread on you. So when she does concentrated blade, you want to use the shield.
good God.
Goodbye.
The dreams of men are fleeting, yet they must be embraced if they are to flourish. Having the faith to do as much.
Not so tough without your shields now, are ya?
Oh, divine light, send us from our sins! Gaze deep into the light!
Hey, Layla, how's it going?
Echo in your empty soul.
Shield, 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 shield.
Your thoughts, champion. I lead you now to your quest. Ivalice awaits.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
I am struggling.
Yes, you are.
This kind of looks like a Bloodborne map.
A little bit.
Like, just make it night with a blood moon and it'd be Bloodborne.
Hello, Godbuck, yes. So do I. Very nice. Oh, you little shit. to, but I might have to touch it. Just because I can hear my feet struggling right now. It's also fucking warm as hell out. And under these, like, normally, if I had my fucking, my small thing, I would have had that be placed right there. Like, yeah, 1 second.
Your coming was foretold, servant of Ivalice. Or perhaps you serve another. I am Count Sidolphus Orlando. Your journey ends here. The hearts of men are black with corruption and must needs be cleansed.
Hey, look, Dark. Let's do it.
I call out to the skies and tremble as the brilliance of 1,000 bolts blinds mine enemies and tears their flesh asunder. 7 shadows cast, 7 fates foretold, yet at the end of the broken path lies death, and death alone. And drown in its loveless
Darkus,
Yeah.
move the other way.
gods will not be watching. Misfortune hangs heavy on a head once held high. Such is poor cover for when the heavens fail. Come, show me more. Its judgment swift and final. Its fight as cold as steel.
Quarter is good. Let's struggle today.
Is to die by the sword. There is time enough for regret in the flames of hell. Cold is the blade that severs the villain's head. Endless is the path that leads him from hell.
Sorry, you're gonna have to, sorry, you might have to hear the fan going off.
What's that?
Hold for the fan, the big fan here. Out to some degree.
I honestly cannot hear what you're saying.
I am called the God of Thunder. Now know why. Upon my holy blade, the very world lies in balance. And now,
Oh god. Just a yeet. Okay.
out that bot. That's in.
Were you expecting a modicum of dust?
No. I was not expecting a modicum of
You find my defenses quite
no, he's gonna hit me.
pitiless display.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They who dwell aloft have spoken. Words echo in your empty soul. Ruination is come.
Okay, so
Even the strongest of shields cannot defend the weakest of wills. A moment's hesitation beckons a lifetime of pain.
a lifetime of pain. Bye.
It is time I bade you farewell.
Yeah, so what am I aiming to do? So still have... Yeah, I still have this fucker.
Is it sanctum you seek, my wayward children? Or perhaps you are come in search of power?
Perhaps you are
That
come.
which lies at your feet, that blessed bauble can grant you both. You need but will it so. Now, take up your salvation and be gone. Mortal agency in matters divine shall not be suffered.
So this is Ultima?
You strap it more like strap on. Whoa, 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 whoa!
What the fuck?
You shall rue the day you raised your eyes.
Alright, I don't know the mechanics of this fight at all, so we're just gonna wing it.
You don't remember him, and I don't know him, so...
I might just be a pure tank for it, so we'll see.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna die at least once. I do not like that. I do not like... Oh my god, I do not like that either. What the fuck? Oh, fuck.
Goodbye. Clemency, you're welcome.
Your very
God,
soul shall not escape my
fills you up. I politely disagree. I love that. Ow.
denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night I summon.
why I heard Magus art there instead of Blackest Night or whatever. No, fuck off. I'm not gonna kneel before that bullshit window. Oh, hi. Fucking water spout over there.
Denizens of
In the middle of all
Ivalice,
that.
from ink of blackest night, I summon you.
I wait for no one.
Denizens
I don't
of
know.
Ivalice, from
Damn you,
ink
yo.
of blackest night, I summon you.
Also, you know how the guy's like, oh, maybe the Aragon stole the name, not knowing what it meant. There's also just the possibility of like, different names, like Val. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. Anyway, there's also just the capability of two different cultures having the same word for different things.
Defiance.
Get out of that. I don't have it in
So is this just a survival jamboree?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Shit.
Oh my god. Holy shit, I somehow survived that. That flesh wound hurt.
Bear your steel. Simmer as the light of life before rising to the heavens in cleansing conflagration of divine benevolence. Your sins, your souls are undone.
Now. You please don't.
You cannot intervene.
They already are.
I'm already intervening. Kill.
Heidelin would disagree.
Few can claim to have endured the might of my will. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Already said that. Alright.
Kneel before me.
You don't move your little shit like that.
Your very soul shall not escape my wrath. Kneel before me.
no, I'm gonna phone sky.
Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Denizens from the abyss. Huh. I never heard that. Darkus, get her! Get her ass!
Shit. Interrupted.
Whip.
Somebody use the LB.
I see it now, in you. Denizens of the abyss, from ink of blackest night, I summon.
Oh, fuck, we bypassed it. Oh, cool, we bypassed the entire mechanic.
Or bone to pick. Okay.
I am your mother. I am your maker. I am Ivalice. Consign me unto darkness, and your light will be forever lost.
Well, real shit for one dying.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. Sure.
Now we just gotta get Ramza.
Not me, because I already got it.
Orbone Monastery complete.
Congratulations on completing the Your Boned Monastery. Now, will I get these cards, though? Two of them I'm pretty certain on, but I could get bypassed. Okay, that's what I got. Wait. Oh, they're all the same card. I didn't...
Yeah.
Whoops. I actually do want the gear, so... And that, my friends, is how you complete duty. Yeah. Hot diggity damn.
That was certainly something.
Hot diggity daffodil.
Ramza!
Ramza. So, you back to being your normal shitty self, or you, like, learned a lesson, or are you stuck with the other Ramza? It's White Kumpo. Was it truly him? Oh, cool. My controller decided to put this way. Fuck, I had something in my eye, I think. God damn it. Itchy eye. Fuck.
Hate on
Ow.
weapons. Itchy
You
eyes
piece
suck.
of ass. Thank you. Thank you all for coming to my aid. I don't know, it could still be the other Ramza. Okay, no, it is.
Okay.
Oh shit, golden eyes! Are we in Stormward now? And you have my thanks, noble warriors of light. You achieve that which I cannot. What fucking not fucking controller, please. You bear of my blood, the blood of Pastor Al. Thank you for seeing my final wish fulfilled. Sacrifice has finally been given meaning. Hello, Sid. All the others. Goddamn.
There's quite a few of them.
Talk about. Now, friends, let us retire to Mother Heideland's bosom, that we may finally rest. Look at that fucking weird ass hat. And another weird ass hat. Bella, you are the true hero to this story. Oh, you put your part down well. Oh. Nelita, how I have missed you, old friend.
Was I the voice of Delita? I can't remember.
Yes.
Okay. Forgive me, Ramza. You deserved better than what history gave you. I could have done more. I am truly sorry. These countless centuries did I long for the day that we might meet once again. And now that time has finally come. Heidelin beckons us both.
That's some bro energy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
The company muscle has gotten even faster.
Slightly.
Lena, what do you have to say?
My Gamers Up's cup, the new Eiffel cup that I got, the
Nice.
along with a shipment of Gamer Fart.
Nice. Very nice.
That just the fucking strawberry kiwi flavor. Just fucking
It is so good. It is so good.
Yeah. Lena, small cat. You're alive. But of course you are. You'd think after this many triumphs, one might retire to save the world. That was all fortunate that you have not.
Yeah. Hurdy.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Nope.
God damn it. Fucking controller ass. Fucking ass controller.
Who'd it target?
No, my controller should be an ass.
Oh, okay.
Or I could the cord be an ass. Hold on. I think. Okay, no, it is just. Okay. But they were there. There is tape. The hero Ramza, good King Delita. Why would I lie about something like that, Kubo?
My question is, why wouldn't you? Still, after what we've all been through in the past few days, I might be willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. This time, Kubo.
Hurdy, we actually did see them. I can promise you that. Mikoto?
Bido, Cyril. It is almost sad to see our quest come to an end. Though we have given the land's scholars much to consider, surely we'll have to open a school of Ivalician studies are we to keep up.
Why is it that when you said it is almost sad that we have to put our investigation here? Why is it that I immediately imagined Mikoto secretly doing the Aenor thing?
The what?
Aenor from fucking in the Scions. I don't know why, but my brain went there when she's just like very closeted about that. Oh, to have a brother in each arm.
Blocky.
Despite what Lady Franz says, I had no doubt you would come through in the end. It's been an honor, Bido, Cyril. I only wish Bagamnon were here to celebrate with us today. I owe you an apology. I was wrong to doubt you. Whether it be in the council room or on the battlefield, you have proven yourself more than worthy of the many praises the bards sing. I am glad to have counted you out. For I would not wish you upon me. For I would not wish you upon even my worst enemy. That's.
Huh.
Hey, don't you go call me the weapon of light now, too.
Alma?
You rescued my brother, and for that I shall ever be indebted to you two. You will both always be in my heart.
Head
There we
pats
are, you
for
two.
Alma.
I cannot thank you enough. I cannot thank you enough for all you have done like that. And that is before you saved me from the highest Sarah. And gentlemen,
Cutscene.
I am so sorry, Ramza. Alma. I convinced myself my research was the most important thing in my life, although you two were standing before me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive your father?
no.
He's alright. We're still here, are we not?
We triumphed. We proved your theory true. Ivalice existed. Ramza existed. And the Oran-Durai was not a heretic, but a hero. Now all that remains is to tell the world.
No, my son. We needn't burden ourselves further.
But father, cannot allow our ancestors' name to remain
not. Yet simply not in the manner you think. I shall be adding a final act to the Zodiac Brave story, telling of how Ramza, the forgotten hero, and his chronicler, Oran Durai, smote the Angel of Blood and saved Ivalice from an age of darkness, before quietly embarking on a final journey that would take them far beyond the horizon. And of course, I shall not leave out those nameless heroes who fought alongside Ramza, without whom the young noble would have surely perished.
Oh.
Is that what you truly want, Father? For the story to end?
Well, all stories have to end.
Yeah. It will only end on the stage, my dear, and live on in the hearts of the crowd.
True.
Yep.
Delta and Oran envisioned the Virgo as a beacon which could lead future generations to the truth about the founding of their kingdom. They were right, just as the pundits guided us. Now we shall guide the mass today. Fair play.
And now you see, my son.
I'm sorry if my voice acting is a little shitty right now. I need to use the restroom and I'm holding it, and I just want to finish this fucking cutscene.
That's fair. I would offer you my thanks again, darkus-cyril. But thanks are not nearly enough to express my gratitude for all you have given us. Perhaps after I complete the Zodiac Brave story, I shall pen a tale about the legendary warriors of light and their adventures across the 3 great continents.
That's gonna be a long story.
Yeah, especially since it's still going on.
I mean, I don't mean to like, but this isn't bragging or anything. There's so much that we've yet to do, so much that we've done. I mean, hell, technically speaking, by all rights, the Dragon Song War was a tragedy in which we just happened to enter the 3rd act of.
Yeah.
I mean, what could up for you, my friend? These two have enough battles under their belt to fill at least 3 tomes, if not 4. You stop doing that, Sid? And then Taylor's fall from nowhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Out of character. Yeah, we got Shadowbringers, we got Endwalker, got Dawn Trail. Apparently 7.2 nailed it, so I'm looking forward to actually getting the MSQ there. Okay, are we out of the cutscene, please?
More cutscene.
No? Okay, well, fucking hold on.
As soon as it gets to the
I have to
dialogue,
shit.
I'll just stop. Now we await the return of Nova. Ooh, that was close. Almost dropped my controller. I'll set that down right there. Put this on real quick. Keep hair out of my eyes. Let's see. deleting that message now. So, we all enjoying the stream so far? Have you enjoyed seeing me get my ass handed to me? Get a refill on my tea. 1 second. And tea refilled.
Okay.
Welcome back.
I found a rehearsal for the night. Yeah. Yes, principal. Did you already go through this cutscene?
Not yet. I was waiting on you.
Okay.
Lights, music. There'll be no more mistakes from you two. Am I clear?
Mother crystal clear.
Mother
Kupo.
crystal clear, Kubo.
I want to perform the new final act.
Gonna be interesting. Begin. Whatever will do. Church us Branda's heretics. The home awaits us in Ivalice.
We shall embark on a journey. Journey together.
Together.
Together. The crystal's call has been answered. The evil vanquished from the land. They're now free to soar like the griffin.
Free, but how?
By casting off our noble names and forging a new path. One not bound by fate. And on that path we shall meet new friends. Make a new family. And unto then, we shall entrust the true tale of our deeds, that they may carry on our legacy for all eternity.
Sword in hand, the warrior clutches stone to breast.
In sword etched. In sword etched, your favorite memories.
In stone, he tempered his skill.
By sword attested, by stone revealed. The tale can now be told. Bravo! Bravo! You both were wonderful.
Definitely. Nice work.
Very well done.
I am inclined to agree with Lady Muriela's sentiments, but there is always room for improvement. Back to your positions, everyone. Again from the top.
Again? I've had enough of this. I was promised a starring role, Kupo. It is in my contract.
Oh, hush, brother. Before Genomus has us back to polishing boot buckles again. Well, Clockwork City of Gold.
Clockwork City of Gold. All right. Imperials.
Yeah. Oh, hey. You want to voice
Oh,
your
God.
namesake?
Well,
So, further research will be required to reach a positive conclusion, but preliminary tests show that the technology utilized here bears striking similarities to our own.
excellent. But the Eorzeans play with their bombs. Shoot our lights within these walls. It appears our ancestors were as cunning as they were ruthless. Wait, no. No.
You?
I wanted to carve a gateway into the land's very core. This radiance would be eager to test this Tartarus. Wouldn't you agree?
Ramza.
Okay. So these are different plans, okay?
Hmm?
I hope the new items are to your liking. It may still change, seeing as we have yet to finish our rehearsals, but I believe Father has another masterpiece in his hands. I have always admired my father, but I've never more than I do now. I finally have come to understand why it was so important for him to tell the tales that he did. Even if those actions did see him driven from his home. Still, I worry that we may never find out our place here in this foreign land. That our voices may never be heard. Everything we knew is gone. Everything we worked for behind us. Will the people of Orthod and Aldenard accept us for what we offer, in spite of who we were? Will they flock to our stage to hear our stories? Will they laugh at our jests and weep at our losses? I know it is childish to fret over such matters, but perhaps I still am a child. You're 16!
Yeah.
You're allowed to worry about these things!
Mm-hmm.
Desperate for acceptance by for the acceptance of strangers. Despite the fact that I am already accepted. Accepted by my friends and family. Something happened that day. I laid my hands on Mother's necklace. My father would have believed the Viera Ramza's aura sight, the Virgo, that dispelled the fear and hate in my heart, and replaced it with love. I would like to believe it was not only stone, but me, growing up. Getting into a new land, meeting new people, learning new cultures and customs. These things met a flame inside. Flame of change. You, Mortlag, Harry, Makoto, Sid, Wagi, Fran, even Mina. You have all helped fan that flame. And that they may rise to a conflagration. To burn away the old ones, leaving what stands here before you now. My father spoke of one day authoring a play that chronicles your adventures. I believe I will tell him to abandon that endeavor, or I wish to author it myself. That is, if you will allow it. Oh my god, that's really cool.
I mean,
Yeah, of course.
I'd be honored.
You're welcome here anytime, Zero. And I hope that you will take time to visit. Tell us more of your deeds. I shall be waiting.
Alma. Thanks are not nearly enough for all you two have provided us, but sadly they are all I have to offer. Thank you, Zero. You watched our rehearsals, so you have witnessed firsthand the fruits of my father's labor. It is now on us, the players, to see their seeds cast across the realm. From fleeing the Empire to searching for a new audience. From finding the truth of our ancestors to bringing back my mother to saving my brother. Many paths were walked on this journey, but ultimately they all led here. Was it merely the oversight that guided us to the Orbone Monastery? Or was it, dare I say, fate? Our exile, our arrival in Hingashi, my father's disappearance. Without even a single one of these things, our paths may not have crossed. If that is not fate, then... Now that Ramza's desire has been fulfilled, the oversight set in this necklace appears to have lost its blessing. Perhaps it is for the best, but I am simply glad that a piece of my mother remains. I shall not say farewell, for I would not have this meeting be our last. Allow me instead to offer a prayer. Mother, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins that we might know salvation.
Okay. Okay, cool. That's the same
thing, yeah.
Wait here. In fact, our paths may cross again sooner than expected. I received word earlier that the Eorzean and Eastern Alliances have agreed to assist Mensteers, though not in the manner I first sought. They will they'll be providing refuge for those displaced by the fighting. Children, elderly, the wounded. I have been assured they are all welcome. Unlike our demand for soldiery, both Lady Tatara and Viera seemed much more amicable quest. Perhaps they remembered how only recently Eorzea received refugees from fleeing from Doma and Amiga. And perhaps it was I who reminded them. As for now, I must return to Dalmasca with these tidings, and somehow not only convince the myriad resistance factions to cease their infighting, but also to cooperate in the organization of a method in which refugees might be sick. Yes?
Oh boy.
Sure. Be transported safely across the borders. To say, I have my work cut out for me. But even then, this is only the beginning. Once the refugees are safe, there is still a war to be fought, and won. And when that time comes, do not be surprised when I come again calling.
Loggy.
If Bagaman were here, he'd smile and slap us both in the back. He'd probably fall on your face. I miss the captain.
I probably would.
I'm not as optimistic
Bidar,
as my
not so
brothers.
much.
I'm not as optimistic as my brothers as to our chances of meeting him. But know this, Bidar, Zero, I will not forget you. And hope that maybe you will say the same.
How can we forget a friend? Mikota?
You've done well.
It has been an honor to serve ones as brave and just as you two. I only hope my contributions to this most recent endeavor have proven of value. Of course. Before this assignment, I would spend my days alone in the library poring over texts, learning of others' accomplishments, but never recording any of my own. But witnessing you and all you achieved in our short time together has inspired me. When I return to Charlian, I will put in a request with students of Baldessian for an increase in field research. But I think I shall start with something in Lower Lenosha. Thank you, you two. Well, hopefully we'll see you.
Do you have a quest in here?
It's back in Kugane.
No. Do you have any quests in here?
Not in this room. I could check the upper level.
Because they are required for doing the fraudulence.
No.
Todo Ivalice.
No, no quest in here. Return to Kugane.
Okay, we have to complete the other. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Well, in that case, then you'll have plenty of time to do that once I'm done here. So I'm about ready to get cooking.
Alrighty. Gijuk. Reports are that the 4th Legion has marched on Valnane, making the commercial center the new temporary base of operations. If that is so, then that is where we strike next. We've had our past misgivings. In the end, we all learned to work for the same cause. I hope we can do so again soon.
It won't be simply uniting the factions. One has weapons. Once we are a united front, we still have to figure out a means of besting the most powerful army in the world. And if, by some miracle, we achieve that, we still have an entire nation to rebuild, starting with the smoldering heat that we used to call home. But then again, it sure feels better than being Sky Pirate. Not the next time we meet... Not the next time we meet you two, be in the Desert Sapphire, beneath the Royal Damascus standard. Holy crap. Oh, it is work. Well, wasn't that an adventure? It's sad to think we soon must part ways. Well, all we've been through these past few moons. Satisfied with the city's unwillingness to turn him over to the Guardians, Genemis has decided to purchase a permanent berth above Kugane for the Prima Vista. Supposedly, she has already received petitions from hundreds of Geiko and Genin to join the company. And then there's the matter of my assignment. You will be delighted to learn that I am almost finished. What? How do you expect me to write an expose when off battling forces the forces of evil from beyond the void? Don't you worry, though. A few more weeks and I'll have a draft. Alright, an outline. Until then, I'll stay here in Kugane a little while longer. At the Raven's expense, of course. Farewell. Exiting new game mode now. Alright, go back inside now. You have quests in there. Oh yeah, wait, before you leave. Because those were... Oh, damn. I can't trade that to you.
What's the cards?
Yeah.
It's kind of lame you can't trade cards.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Off to the Prima Vista. There is a single quest. Wandering a drum touch.
Yeah, it's a quest line. It is 2 quests.
My power, my pleasure, my pain. Oh, cutscene.
Yeah, I can't even do those quests, so, yeah. I shall return, I'm gonna cook. I have a Borgar to cook.
Nice. Is few so loath to take their rest, the adventurers without a quest. For shorn of work to give them worth, they soon become a source of mirth. I mean, you're not wrong, I guess? I see I've struck a chord with you, my friend. My colleagues tell me that if one in these lands ever needs an item fetched, that you are the man to speak to. I find this philanthropic compulsion fascinating, and so, in the interest of research into my next play, let's say, I seek to put said compulsion to the test, assuming you're game, of course. Bring me a bottle of wine. But not just any wine. Make it rose-themed, make it Eorzean. I've had my fill of the bitter blends over here in the east. Where to start? Oh, if only there was some port where thirsty Eorzeans went for their wine. Sure, you would surely be there speaking with this foremost blind Lalafellan vintner, not here with me. I get it. I know where you need me to go, fine. Well, excuse me. Is there another quest up here, or is it? No. Alright, well. Off to Wineport. Oh. First return, then teleport. Hello, Shamani. It's been a while. Soy and spice, sprinkled with the subtle succoon of the steppe. You have traveled far, my friend. What is it you seek here in Wineport? Seeking a rose blend of wine, a rose-themed wine. A rose-themed wine? You would be hard-pressed to find a wine that did not display some hint of rose. So we can assume your client was not referring to a desired bouquet. Perhaps a name, or a label, or a bottle. Yes, I seem to recall a certain vintage rosé sold in crystal bottles with a single red rose on the label. Alas, I have nothing as rare amongst my personal stock. As for who might, well, there's always Bergallant, I suppose.
always begleitet, I suppose. Pah! Only an uncultured fool would select a wine based solely on its bottle. As it happens, however, said fool will be undeservingly rewarded with one of Wildbrand's best wines, were he to select a vintage Sudvianja. Not that your client would have the palate to properly appreciate its depth and complexity. But let us dispense with the pretense. You are the fool in question, and do not bother to deny it. A fool who has aimed too high. One of your standing could live 1,000 lifetimes and still not amass the wealth required to purchase even an empty bottle. Oh, price is no object, is it? Ha! Even if I believed you, and I do not, I have a reputation to uphold as a vinter and viticulturist. Were my clients to learn I was peddling the choice of my collection to the likes of you, they would never do business with me again. Ah, alright. Just to see the back of you, I shall do you the kindness of directing your steps unto one who might take pity on your plight. Assuming he does not find amusement in it. Master Gegeruju of Costa del Sol. But do not tell him I sent you. Well, it's been a while since I've met him. Alright then. Time to go see Gegeruju again. Sending me on a frickin' wild goose chase. Well, Gegeruju, it's been a while. Cyril, it is always a pleasure, and I do mean that. Ladies inform me you come to inquire after a bottle of Sudvianja. But I told them they must be mistaken. Not even you would be so foolish enough to think you could... I am after one. Oh, you are serious. Cyril, you do realize one could purchase an entire estate in mist for the price of a single bottle. Or 5 estates for the price of 5 bottles. Which happens to be the number of bottles of Sudvianj I have in my collection. Now, I am not an unreasonable man. Let none say the venerable Gegeruju does not value a friendship as deep as the one you and I have forged. So in my boundless generosity, I offer you the opportunity for a trade. A bottle of vintage Sudvianja for a mere magnum of fine Dalmascan. I've heard of the stuff, and I thought I was talking to a fellow connoisseur. I pity the poor vintner back in Wineport who will have to educate you. Until then, my friend, the offer stands. Ugh. I cannot laugh to save my life. At least not on command, anyways. Oh yeah, I forgot that they're on the same island. Yes, I can. See? Now it can't fly any higher.
Shamani? First stood vianda, and now Damascus wine. But I interest you in an aged Lominson red instead. No, I thought not. Well, then you have your work cut out for you. There was a time Damascus wine was fairly easy to produce, even here in Villabran. But that was before the Empire raised the better part of the kingdom. Vineyards and all. If there are any surviving bottles, it would be those that were exported before the Imperial invasion. Over 30 summers passed, though I've not encountered any in a decade or more, either at auction or in private hands. Collectors are covetous creatures. If one were to somehow acquire a bottle, there is little chance he would willingly part with such a treasure. Which only leaves those brought over by the few Damascus refugees who fled to Eorzea. God damn it, not the fucking rhino. Hello, dressed. Can't sleep. They won't let me. The midges won't let me. They buzz and they scream. Hey, it's okay, buddy. Where's Soothe? Where's Soothe? There it is. It's gonna be okay. Calm down. I know you. You were here before. You sent away the midges. They came back, though. They always come back. They mock me, tell me I can never go home. I just want to go home. I cannot stand it here anymore. Hey, buddy, it's okay. It's going to be okay, buddy. Just take a deep breath. I'll get rid of the midges for you if you need. My wife loved wine. She would drink a glass of Valens every night before sunset. She would always keep the cork. I always thought that odd. What good is a cork? Toss it in the midden heap along with the bottle, I'd say, but she... So you find several empty wine bottles among the rubbish. One particular calls out to you. Take it to Shamani Lomani to confirm its origin. My Chocopore. Chocopore, I guess? Well, I found something. I was dressed. I do hope your visit did not disquiet the poor soul. He said the midges were back. I'll have to go deal with them when I get a chance. So you brought me an empty bottle. How about what is this? The cork remains in place.
That is most fortunate. If an adequate seal was made, there may still be traces of wine within. May I? Yeah. Flamboyant yet elegant. A thought-provoking blend of kukuru beans and cinnamon, with just a hint of... is that rosemary? A veritable kaleidoscope of both opulence and refinement. Long has it been since I last encountered a bouquet of such complexity, yet I recall it as if it were yesterday. Without question, this bottle once held a Damascan Leamon red by the name of Valens. To think I would have the opportunity to experience it again after so many summers. But I suspect Master Gegaruju will not be as satisfied with a sniff as I. Now, one without scruples might see the empty bottle as the basis for a ruse. One man's ruse is another man's kikaku. Hancock, what are you doing here? Over the years, I had numerous dealings with the Lord of Costa del Sol, and while he is many things, an expert on wines is not one of them. Not that it would matter if he were. Men of his standing invariably find more joy in boasting of their acquisitions than in consuming them. In all likelihood, Master Gegaruju will never even open the bottle, rendering the provenance of its contents practically irrelevant. Ah, but where are my manners? These forays back to western climes always bring out the barbarian in me. It is a pleasure, Cyril. Lest you wonder at my presence here, my employers see promise in the Hingan wine trade. Hey, Nijaki. And desire the establishment of a viable route twixt east and west. I am come to see that plan to fruition. But, returning to your dilemma, I believe I may be of assistance. I just so happen to have on my person several sample bottles of Hingan wine made with grapes similar to those once found in Dalmasca. For a close acquaintance, I would be more than willing to part with one he might fill his empty vessel. But that would be unjust. As a maker of wine, I cannot allow it. Also, right now, Nova's AFK. He is currently cooking up some dinner. Master Gegaruju has cozened more of his clients than he can count. How do you think the man amassed his fortune? By playing fair? Would that the world were thus, but I am here to tell you it is not. So, it is decided then. We shall employ deceit as our morally justified means to a happy end. Oh, wait, this is a fool's errand. Oh my god. Then let us be glad our query is a fool himself. Are you sure this is going to work? Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go and tell the gentle citizens of Wineport why they should be drinking Hingan. Good day. Okay. I saw nothing. Nothing at all. Ironic phrasing, I suppose, considering he's blind. Deliver the bottle of Damascan wine to Gegaruju. I love that you can now summon a mount while running. That's fair.
Hello, Gagoju. By the gods, you actually found one. A bottle of Dalmascan wine. Oh, I must uncork it right away. Ah, yes. A lush bouquet of herbaceous dignification, coupled with earthen undertones and so forth. He really is no, in short, the very epitome of a Damascus red. Yes, you have outdone yourself this time, Cyril. I guess. And a promise is a promise. Ladies, the bottles of Sud Vianja, if you please. Take whichever you fancy, except for the one with the rose. That is my favorite. Or whichever you fancy. The one with the rose. That is one I was asked to deliver. I thank you for the business deal, or the business transaction. Alright. Time for one expensive teleport. Excuse me. Yes, I do. Have a meeting with the dramaturge. Huh, interesting. Well, let's hope he wasn't swindled with this. Bottle of vintage Sud Vianja. You never cease to amaze. But what is most amazing is your impeccable sense of timing. Today marks the 12th anniversary of the day I met my dear wife. If there was one thing she loved more than wine, it was roses. Would that she were here today, too. Ah, I see. Haha, but I just... My wife is very much alive. In fact... Huh? She's been here with us all along. Darling, would you care to join us? You really are a theater kid, aren't you? For me, how thoughtful. But did you forget the most important gift of all? Of course not. Really does suck. People tend to do crap like that, knowing people needed it. Yeah, and yet another lovable weirdo. Bacon bread, perfect companion to a perfect wine. For my perfect companion. Oh, darling, I think this might be our best anniversary yet. That's cute. Well, at the very least, you weren't swindled into something that wasn't actually the wine. That played out better than I imagined. I suppose I have you to thank, adventurer, though it was the bacon bread that sealed the deal. In bad taste. Wandering dramaturg wishes to express his appreciation. Well, apparently in this, he just makes it himself, so... The XIV was truly an amazing wine. I admit, before leaving Garlemald, I was worried that Outland's vintages would not agree with my palate. But oh, how I was wrong. Not only was the rosé one of the best I've had during my time here, it was one of the best I'd had, well, ever. Simply had to have more, so... I literally don't think I could get you another one. Went and purchased an entire crate of the stuff. Good lord. Where did you find it? And I gave him quite a deal, I might add. Good God, Hancock, where the fuck did you come from? Popping out of the ground like a fucking mole. Which was not easy, seeing as there is great demand for bottles of XIV throughout the three great continents. Jesus Christ. I shall reserve my judgment on the verity of Hancock's deal, but even were the price double, it would have been more than worth it. Fortunately, I recently sold an entire collection of my works to a little playhouse on Kogane Dori. The Mojikoza, I believe they called themselves. These Hingan words leave my tongue in knots. And scored myself a tidy profit. The price of a single bottle more than a house in mist, you say? Ha! More than a birdhouse, I suppose. Yeah, we need to put a Namazu bill on him. Oh, you are serious? Well then, I can inform you that is most definitely not the case. Even during shortages, I've never had to ask for more than, say, 20 or 30,000 gil a bottle. 40 if the buyer was wearing silks. You say Master Gegaruju provided you with this misinformation, did he? Yeah, he did. Why the conniving devil? Well played, you lecherous Lalafell, you. I mean, that is terrible. What a terrible thing for him to do. Wait, was that Damascan wine we procured for Master Gegaruju some moons ago in exchange for one of his bottles of Sudvianja? Yes, it was. Do I, want to know about this, Hancock? Probably not, but I shall enlighten you anyway. It sounds like you and Hancock make quite the cunning devils. Still, I do feel somewhat responsible for this whole mess. As an apology, might I offer you a bottle of vintage Sudvianja? No, of course not. Then what would you say to a bottle of Dalmascan? You could exchange it with the bottle you gave this Master Kekuruju and absolve yourself of all wrongdoing and whatnot. I don't know. I don't think it's... now you're probably wondering where one might find a bottle of genuine Dalmascan Red, considering the hells you had to negotiate simply to find an empty bottle. Well, that, my distrustful friend, is where Hancock comes in. I do. I do? Oh, yes, I do. And I just so happen to have a bottle of Damascus wine on my person this very moment. 3, in fact. And why do I carry bottles of the rarest wine in Orthid on my person, you ask? I, am not at liberty to say. If you must know, I acquired them from one of my acquaintances in Rabanasta. Alright, I purchased them from Lady Fran. How do you know Lady Fran? Is this all what I think it is? Enough Dalmascan Red to keep a Banga happy for a long, long time. Amongst the royal sommeliers, there was a Viera like Lady Fran. When word spread the Garleans were approaching, she ordered the entirety of the royal palace's cellars delivered here, where they'd be safe from the Empire. Seeing as the situation with the palace is what it is, I don't believe anyone would mind Lent's tears using the wine to say, fill the Resistance's coffers. So what is your offer? If this many bottles were to make it to market, the price would fall like a furble from an oak. I would be ruined. And here I thought they said you were a shrewd one. Now if I were to acquire this much wine, I reckon I would only release a few bottles at a time to ensure, what would you call it, maximum profits? Renok, there is no need to be rude to our guest. You told me before that the East Aldenar Trading Company could not provide the Dalmascan Resistance with aid as it would not be good for business. So, I offer you something that will. Do you accept? Sounds like he was kind of strong-armed into accepting. Not that it transpired anything like that, mind you. Right. So, would you care to purchase a bottle? I jest. Now take a bottle and consider it my and consider it the last you'll get from me. You literally cannot say the word apology, can you? Take 2 bottles? All 3? Enough, Cyril. Poor Hancock looks like he's lost his mistress to a marble. 3 bottles is more than fair to see your wounded honor restored. Think of it this way, Cyril. If you hadn't saved the world from Ultima's bane, the High Seraph would most definitely have destroyed all that wine in the monastery simply out of spite. Meaning, you're entitled to at least those 3. And if you so desire, you can take one of those bottles back to Costa del Sol and set things right. Though something tells me Master Kekuruju won't take kindly to you waltzing into his manor and demanding he exchange the bottles for no apparent reason.
Perhaps you might enlist the aid of that vintner from Wineport. What was his name again? Shamwow. That's a cleaning brand. Shamani Lomani. Back we go. Good lord. I think if I have the opportunity, I'm gonna give Shamani one of them. Wait, did you just say you have in your possession a bottle of genuine Damascus red? By the 12, wherever did you find it? Hancock. Amazing. Simply amazing. And it is safe to assume you're here to right the past wrong. One involving a fancy bottle full of falsehood and fabrications. Well, I am more than willing to help you sort out this sordid mess. If I had said something back when I learned you would be trading a bottle of Valence for Mia Sud Viange, none of us would be in this position in the first place. I shall accompany you to Master Gegeruju's seaside manor and explain to that man that the bottle you gave him had not been stored properly, and that we have come to exchange it with one that has. He is certain to believe the claim coming from me, his most trusted supplier. Alright, let's get going, Shamani. Spoiled! Shamani, I am shocked to hear that such a careless mistake was made on your watch. My deepest apologies, Master Gegeruju. I was not made aware of the error until recently, and have been since seeking to procure a replacement, the one I come bearing today. Would you care to partake of it in its aroma? I find you will recognize hints of kukuru, cinnamon, and if you were to hold the goblet at just the right angle, freshly cut rosemary. A veritable kaleidoscope of both opulence and refinement, if I do say so. Without question, this bottle most certainly contains none other than Damascus Valence. I shall be the judge of that. Yes, a florid banquet of wooden distinctions, hunkered beneath a rhapsodic veil of undertones and, what you said? Yes, this is without a doubt a vintage Leamond. I accept your apology and will allow the exchange. You two, fetch me the bottle now. Also, welcome back.
I have impressed myself. What are you laughing at?
It looked like these two Mikote were literally about to kick the shit out of Gegeruju until he paid them.
Yeah.
Again, my apologies, Master Gegeruju. I shall endeavor to prevent any similar oversights in the future. You have my word. Yes, but may I ask, what exactly are your plans for that bottle? Why dispose of it, of course. It is far too foul to even flavor a stew. Then you wouldn't mind if I kept it, would you? Kept it? But why? Why do you think there is going to be made a little wax on the top, and I can convince my fool colleagues back in Uldar that this is an authentic sealed bottle Damascus red. And once the bidding ends, I'll have enough for another wing to my manor here. What the fuck? Master Gagaruju, knowingly presenting someone with a bottle of wine understood to be of inferior quality? That would be... I could never allow such a thing. Never! What's one little bottle? Let me give you a cut of the profits. A small cut.
You want to stream to me on Discord side?
Sure. Let's hope this doesn't break it. And of course, the two Mikote are still just casually fanning.
Yep.
I said,
No.
Now look what you've done. Ladies, hurry and collect those pieces. I have some animal glue in the bungalow. They were about to punt him off. And, a good day to you, too.
I have made a damn good burger. Holy shit.
Nice.
But then again,
Hmm?
liquid smoke. You throw some liquid smoke in your burger when you're making it. God damn, that's good
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Damn, okay, streaming that's causing OBS to have a conniption.
Ah,
Shamani?
alright.
All's well that ends well, I suppose. The important thing is that we exchange the bottles. Now, as to how this is going to affect my future dealings with Master Gagaruju, you let me worry about that. What's this? A second bottle of Leomon? For me? You know I cannot accept such a gift. There are literally thousands more where this came from. There are literally thousands more where this came from? Well, if that is the case, I suppose I can. There you go. Thank you again for the wonderful gift. As a distributor of fine wines, rarely am I allowed the luxury of partaking in mine own supply. I shall truly enjoy this exception. Perhaps I'll even allow old Biraglant a glass. Half a glass. Here's to hoping he will inspire his winery to even greater heights. Is that another bottle I see there sticking its cork from your pack? Gods, those things truly are bottomless, aren't they? Well, as happy as I would be to take it off your hands, I believe there is another far more deserving than I. You'll find poor dressed where he always is. Got it. I think he does deserve it. Quite a coincidence that I got 3 of them. Oh, excuse me.
Hey, Dressed. How you doing, buddy? Why have you come back? There's nothing here for you here. There's nothing for any of us. I've got a gift for you. That bottle. Where did you... The scent. Home. Here, have it. I'm sorry, I don't deserve this. It was my wife. My wife who always saved the corks. Do you think she'd forgive me if I told her I wasn't coming back? My brothers in arms. Would they allow me this respite? Maybe it is time I ask them. They'll all be here soon. Just like they are every night. But tonight, I'll have brought them something. Thank you, friend. Thank you. Of course. Stay well. Yeah, he really is. Yes, I do. You're back. Am I far quicker than last time? Everything off with nary a hitch then, I presume? It did. That is truly, truly wonderful to hear. And I'm not simply saying that because there's been this nagging in my gut that's followed me since I asked you to fetch me some wine that fateful day. Please accept this as a token of my gratitude. I've been told you adventuring types collect them as well. Achievement unlocked. Live to serve. Alright, I think that's all. Oh, did Nova die again?
Oh boy, I think Nova died again. I didn't realize you could go in here. Oh, just leads. That's right, I remember this place now. I think that's a dry dock. Are you there, Nova? Wonder if he got kicked for being AFK for too long. Nope, never mind. He just died in call as well. Shit. Yep. He must be having computer troubles again. Damn it. Oh boy, that's not fun. Is he gonna hop back on, or is he just gonna... Oh, damn it. Excuse me. You there, Nova? In stream, like in the stream chat or something? You know, I'm curious how Sid and, I wonder how Sid and Godbird would react if they met each other. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they had met. Oh boy. Yep, that was one of the first things we did. We done Orbone. Oh, and got through the final cutscene and got to see the practice for the play. Just trying to remember, what was today's game? Was it? Okay, so today is Crimson Throne. Got it. I don't know if we'll be able to do it because frickin' Nova's internet keeps dying. Hell, I think Nova's PC is dying. I know, right? I don't know why it's misbehaving today. It's so weird. Like, technically we got through what the initial plan was, but we were planning on moving on to, what was it? I think it might have been, well, to be fair, I don't know what he wanted me to do those two quests for anyways, but Suppose I'll wait and see if he's able to get back. Well, while I'm waiting on him, I suppose I could, go to my alt. Haven't actually gotten to play on my alt character in a while. Don't have any glams and such for him yet. The goal for him is to reach Dark Knight. 31 players in queue, good lord. Excuse me. Because I actually based this character off of a FF14 TTRPG character that I have, Olar Asian. I believe right now I was focused on I think I was focused on leveling up primarily. Do some fates. nice, very nice. Ah, well, looks like the fate ended. That sucks. According to Discord, Nova just got back online. Actually, see this specifically. Movement speed is increased. Effect ends upon entering battle. Zuzumeda. Way down in the hole. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears. I'm eager to share it. May I? There we go. That should be a little bit easier to read. Rumor has it that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Sildi. That's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wistan, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor within the Sacraria. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting laws in Uldar. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. I know Lolorito. At least in another life I do. He has a long, lavish guild among the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wistan thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you were looking for work. Perhaps you should meet with Stan and volunteer for his expedition? Sure. Sounds like it could be interesting. Dolphins. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. Brass blades, huh? But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with the overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Sure, I can.
going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. I have something for you. A cookie. Well, if Wistan really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 next time. I like playing with Wistan. He makes sure no one bullies us. Have a cookie. Wistan's worried about us. Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. But Wistan always plays with us. Why would he come out and play? He's busy with important things. How about ginger cookie? I better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Wistan's kind to us. I like him. From Wistan. Is this for me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wistan thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. You're not getting in the way, kid. He's just worried you will be whether or not you'll be safe. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt for the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. I can read. They say with enough money, you can change the laws here. So I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. That's assuming those brass blades don't betray you. Be careful of them. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls. We found her. We found the vein. Wistan, you must come and see. Already? Amazing. We'll leave at once. You should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. I thought so. I knew they weren't trustworthy. Thou's balls, son. A vein of war in the middle of a ruined bloody city. God's damn idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order while the Masters of Uldar looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. That's what I thought. The Syndicate? I have not, no. On my main, I did start in Limsa. This is actually my, this is my first time doing the Uldar MSQ. Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this, and all your friends have deserted you. Seems. Lucky boy, now you won't have to die alone. An Ascian. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who is that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hell, does Lord Lolorita mean to kill us too? Golem could be vanquished. That man is no ordinary adventurer. That's a black-masked Asian, lower rank. Thankard. Damn, seems I missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Echo. It's easy to forget how often you get these at the start. I will compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ulda herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. Oh my god, Thancred. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amalja. What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid. I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. You coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? Grain will soon be more precious than gold. Result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be related to Dalamud's descent. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louis Soir will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly, a marvel of Charlian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the ether. focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. Sultan tree? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. Huh. Looks like they give you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. A person of interest has already quit the scene. The General. Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances. But every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the Blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you, he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day. I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would have surely slaughtered us all. Happy to help. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. In Olar's history, he is part of the Eichon tribe, which had left the steppes and began to travel. They went they had traveled and settled around south of Gridania, of the Black Shroud. And, like, it pretty much, at the edge of... What is the, I'll speak with you further, but it doesn't say for us later. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I'm trying to remember what the name of Old Daw's country is. Shall company withstand these men? They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I've yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of aether and Thanalan. It is an honor and privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it is under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Oh, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Very well. Thanalan, that was it. Yeah, he, if I recall, they settled right around here. Yeah, Thanalan. They had settled just south to the southeast of Mordona, around this area. His tribe had set up a home there, and they were within the radius of the Brass Blades. Now, as you know from the Brass Blades, some of them are good people, doing their jobs honestly. And then others, not so much.
Olar was a lot like any... Olar was a lot like any, any one of his, I'm trying to remember the names of the different aura. For some reason my brain just is not cooperating with me today, and it's kind of Zayla, that was it. He was like any other Zayla that he enjoyed to fight. He'd always fight with, like start sparring matches with the local brass blades. The ones that originally were near his tribe were basically some of the more honest ones who had who basically were working for the sake of actually doing their job. So he would spar with them, and he would get better every time. And the brass blades of the area grew to just adore him as a sparring partner, and had considered that he would potentially be a future member of the Brass Blades, which he would have considered. I would say they were part of the migratory wave, but then they separated from that group and went to the northern edge of Thanalon and settled near the river. However, as Olar grew up, he and his friends, they would constantly just start sparring matches between each other, always fighting. Just for the hell of it, really. As Nova would say, they live for the fade. However, over time, the members of the Brass Blades were slowly being shifted around by members of the Syndicate. And it turns out that all of the good members of the Brass Blade squad that was around Olar's home were slowly being replaced by more Syndicate-friendly ones. Things kind of took to a head as problems started unfolding, and the Brass Blades began to very slowly harass the tribe. Olar and his two friends would defend them, however, one day, while Olar was not really working at the time, he was just wandering through the tribe when a Elizin woman dressed in dark armor entered the village. Seeing the massive sword on her back, Olar immediately tried to pick a fight, wanting to spar with her, but she turned him down. even as he pestered her. He was only like maybe 14 at the time, so he's a bit of a brash idiot, as you'd expect like young boys to be. And as time went on, after a few days, the woman had left. So Olar and his friends decide to, start working in order to help out their village. Because the Brass Blades, with their harassment of the village, were kind of making things difficult. It was difficult for their people to go in and trade, because they were considered outsiders. They were basically put on the same level as the Alamegan refugees. And most people honestly didn't want to deal with them. One day, however, while Olar and his two friends were working in the mines, just minding their own business, a group of Brass Blades decide to harass them. Olar, of course, doesn't take that sitting down. He gets up, goes to fight them in order to, like, scare them off. Unfortunately, he's beaten down, and his two friends are dragged off and executed by the Brass Blades right then and there for disrupting the peace. This has led Olar to have a severe mistrust of the Brass Blades. Now, in the TTRPG that Olar originates from, he is already a Dark Knight. He had trained for a few years with his master, the Ellison woman. Yeah. The Ellison woman had basically returned, just passing through, and basically Olar, after witnessing the execution of his two closest friends. Of course, a lot of the elders were upset with him for instigating it, but after seeing his reaction, how he basically had stopped fighting, stopped challenging the warriors of the tribe, and passerby adventurers to spars, everybody grew kind of worried. In comes the Ellison woman again, with the massive sword on her back, and the dark armor, and having seen the potential for him to access the darkness, his inner darkness, the first time, she saw that there is a potential that the inner darkness could consume him, leading him down a road of self-destruction. Possibly even a road that would basically make him become effectively a monster to the people. So reluctantly, she took him under her wing and began teaching him the ways of the Dark Knight. However, at the beginning of the TTRPG, Olar, if you recall the Dark Knight quest, the Heavensward Dark Knight quest, with your shadow. The one that was pretending to be Frey at first. Well, that makes an appearance, your inner darkness. However, due to it wearing the armor, Olar didn't recognize it as his inner darkness. He just recognized it as a manifestation of the darkness. And basically, that's how his level got set to level 1. Being so utterly beaten by his inner darkness had kind of sapped him of his strength, and he had felt as if he wasn't worthy of it. And enter one of the other players. It's been so long since we've done it, and there's talk about like the campaign getting reset as well. But one of the other players was playing a Lalafell who was secretly a noble, but they had been kicked out of their family for reasons unknown to the other player, to me and the other players. And Olar had basically taken it upon himself to appoint himself as the bodyguard of this young Lalafell woman. And in the last session we had, he had finally found the courage to unleash his well of darkness. Because the Lalafell character, who had been injured during a training exercise, and the setting of this is a little bit different from canon FF14. It's basically, Mordona is actually a fully realized city-state, and is home to the Adventurers Guild. So what had ended up happening was, it has its own guard, and there were new members of the guard being trained, and our group was tasked with assisting and training them. They dealt a severe wound to the Lalafell character, and Olar got pissed. So much so that he instinctively tapped into his well of darkness, and basically succeeded on an intimidation check to force the ones who had accidentally dealt more damage than they should have to Lalafell to focus on him, and to have basically disadvantage on any attack towards anyone but Olar. Pretty much all that had happened in the campaign was that we met up, all of our characters met up in, well, Olar and the Lalafell character had met up in Ulda. Managed to intimidate my way out of having to fight the Brass Blades, a corrupt group. The two of us made our way to Mordona. We met up with the other two player characters, and we all got signed up for the Adventurers Guild. We met with Rowena. We're given 3 jobs, three little quests to take care of, and one of which was to go and hunt certain beasts in order to, well, get the meat so that they could be used to well, make food for a couple of weeks. we got a lot more than was absolutely required. Doesn't help that while we were dragging the carcasses, we kept attracting more and more beasts in order to fight that wanted the carcasses for their own meal. So we cut them, and then that ended up with more meat than the individual needed, but they took it anyways, because can't have too little as long as you store it properly. The next one, we had to retrieve some tombstones for Rowena. It had been stolen by some Ixal. An Ixal group that I believe I'll be meeting in the future in the game, but I don't remember what they were called, like the 9 or something like that. We managed to convince them, because they were trying to have, they were stealing the tombstones to access the knowledge in order to gain the ability to fly. We convinced them to work with Garlon Ironworks, sent them on their way, and yeah. After that, it was the training with the guards, and I already said how that ended up. Honestly, it was a lot of fun. I'm curious to see what they're going to be doing with this new one, because they're using, I believe, an official Final Fantasy TTRPG now. So I don't know what the plan is. Oh, right, I got the tombstone for this one. Okay, neat. Buddy, I'm not your soldier, so... I apparently chose the perfect place to just sit down. Because this guy's just gonna walk over here and tell me to get off my ass and get ready. Yeah. Maybe one day I could, check and see if everyone's cool with you joining our Discord server. We have quite a few, TTRPG campaigns that we run. We have, a couple in Pathfinder. We have one in Pathfinder. We have one in, yeah, I actually got the starter set myself. I pre-ordered it last year, and it finally came in a couple weeks ago. And it's very cool. It comes with a bunch of cards that you can slot into this little tablet. It comes with its own dice set, a couple of maps. It's actually really cool. And it came with the official book as well. Actually, I think the one I got was the deluxe edition. Either way, it's really cool. I'll definitely have to share pictures of it. But maybe once we get to know you a little bit better, maybe Nova will be cool with inviting you to the Discord server. Most of our TTRPG is in 5e. mainly because that's the system that's everyone is most familiar with. We have a few of us who know our way around a little bit in Pathfinder, but we have one game that's being set up in Pathfinder 2nd edition, so we're going to try and see what it's going to make from that. And I'm going to be joining in on that campaign as a latecomer. I've got a, my character is going to be a champion lizardfolk Nephilim. Specifically a Hellspawn Nephilim. It's the equivalent of a tiefling, but it's a little more fleshed out, and it has aspects of both tiefling and Aasimar. So basically you can choose to go the angelic route or the Hellspawn route for Nephilim. It's the heritage for the ancestry, basically, which I think is interesting. Tiefling is still technically there, but it's considered a legacy race, or a legacy heritage, rather than the official one now. So, I'm running with the official instead of the legacy. Yeah, the deluxe set is definitely worth it. Yeah. I think that's gonna call it for this stream, so thanks for stopping by, Nijaki. I'll see you in the next one. As time goes on, you're less and less of a rando, more of just a, more of a welcome guest to our streams. But yeah, we'll see about it one day. Either way, thanks everyone, Nijaki, and anyone else watching for stopping by. If you enjoy the stream, feel free to leave a like on the VOD whenever it goes up on YouTube. Make sure to also subscribe to my YouTube as well. With my voice now back up and, my voice back up and running, as you can tell, I'll be able to get my voice acting stuff back in order. So that means starting next week, I'm going to be having videos released now. I've already got the first one recorded, and I have plans for the other series as well. Yep. I'm always glad to stream, and I'm glad you decided to join us as well, Nijaki. Even if it wasn't in game, it's still fun to hang out. Yeah, make sure to follow over on Twitch as well. I am trying to make a push for affiliate. Just gotta get more people chatting in stream, you know? I don't mind the lurkers. The lurkers are always welcome. But the push to affiliate requires chatters, unfortunately. Either way, I'll see you all in the next stream. Also, I do have voice acting commissions. If anybody's interested, it is right down there underneath the chat. You can also find it on my Bluesky if you're curious, as well as my Ko-Fi. So make sure to check out the link over on the purple end of the stream if you're interested in getting a voice acting commission. In the meantime, I'll see you all in the next stream. I'm darkus-cyril, and I'm signing out. Have a good one. Oh, and also make sure to follow Novomancer as well. You'll find his username in the I was about to say description, in the title of the stream. Catch you all later. they're looking at fan art they have. They are a puppet VTuber, which is actually really cool. So let's go raid them, shall we? Feel free to hop into Twitch if you want to check him out. You jockey.